what's up, my random little rose hips? This is Rob from Gay Guy Plays, and today we are back with another installment of the yet-to-be-named Riven Reroll series. Now, as you can see, we are starting things off a little bit differently because for once, I am late to the party. As you can see, we have some Riven Disposition updates that actually came out with Atlas Prime that I have yet to take a look at. I actually don't know what's in any of these, and as I was thinking about doing like another Riven Reroll video, I was like, wait a second. There are all these disposition shifts that you have not even taken a look at, and to be honest with you, I didn't really know what I was gonna reroll. I just felt the need to kind of like do something a little bit more chilled out because, as you could probably tell, it's been a little bit of an emotional roller coaster with Warframe lately. Some good, some bad. Today, it's gonna be some random. So let's go ahead and take a look at this nice little post from DE Connor. As you can see, Hail 10.0 with the new Prime Access comes another set of Riven balance tweaks. These changes should be live across all platforms today or a while ago. Full details below. So let's take a look at what we've actually got to work with. Please, let it be something good. And you know what? I know it can't be that bad because I didn't get any messages in the comments of people absolutely flipping out, but we'll see what happens. So Archiplasmor went down even more, which is very saddening because I love me a little bit of Archiplasmor action. The Fullman also went down. I didn't realize how popular that was. I feel like I've heard a lot of people talk about the Fullman, and I've used it and it was fine. I just, was not completely and utterly over the moon about it. Let's see, the Javlock went up. So that's actually nice to hear, especially with the new, with the new deluxe skin, like staff thing that kind of came along with it, so now it's even prettier and packs an even bigger punch. The Latron, okay. You guys know that I have like a sorted pass with the Latron. I just can't get along with it. I don't know what it is, but some people love the shit out of it. But of course, that is the base Latron. It's not Latron Prime or Latron Vandal or anything, so really, who cares? The Nagantaka. Okay, this is actually a weapon that I really, really enjoy, and a part of me almost wishes that I had a Riven for, but I don't think it's that serious, to be honest with you. The Quanta. Wait. This would affect the Quanta Vandal, wouldn't it? I like me some Quanta Vandal action. Okay. Quanta Vandal is one of those weapons that I actually feel is really, like, underrated. I don't think that people go after it as much. I think it packs a really fucking serious punch, and it's got a lot of range to it. So the Rubico went down yet again. I'm sorry, I'm gonna relish it every time. Everybody hates this, but I'm perpetuating the sniper family. Listen, it's Vectis Prime for life forever. So you can stay on your side, your little Rubico house side. You can stay on your little, the Volcar side. Listen, we don't really need to go there. Like me and the Lanka, we're cool. We're like fine, but still it's gonna be the Vectis Prime for life. That's where we're at. The Simulor went up, thank God, because it needs a little bit of help. The Tiburon went down, no! Because this, of course, affects my Tiburon Prime. I like my Tiburon, leave it alone. Maybe they're trying to do that to kind of like even out the playing field because the Stradivar was not quite there. So in this way, it's kind of like helping the Stradivar get a leg back up, even though it's not going anywhere. And then the Tsuge, I mean, it's really not that bad, to be honest with you. The Tsuge went, yeah, it's kind of a little bit bad. We also had the Tonkor, which my brain completely tuned out. They raised it from a 1.15 to a 1.3, which still doesn't help it. Like, I was actually thinking about the Tonkor the other day. It's a weapon that I really used to enjoy a lot. And then DE stole it from me. And I know that a lot of people say things like, ooh, bitter veterans. I was like, there's a lot to be bitter about, but I'm only bitter about the important things. I love me the Tonkor 6-4 on the very first day. I was a devoted bitch. But, I let that go without a big huff about it, so I'm just saying, when I speak about things, they usually tend to be important. Secondaries, no, not my Agahagara! God damn it! Yagdagara Prime is just fucking fantastic, and they bumped it from a 1.05 to a 0.9. That hurts my soul. The Ballistica did go up from a 1.05 to a 1.1. Let me know, is anybody out there like religiously using the Ballistica Prime? Anybody raise your hands? Because that's not something that I find that a lot of people have been playing around with. The Brack went from 1.2 to 1.25. That one needs a lot of help too. I mean, not saying that I told you so, but a little bit saying that I told you so. Way back in the day when we had the big Gradivis Dilemma event and you could choose between the Grineer side and the Corpus side, everybody wanted to choose the Grineer side and they got themselves the Brack, and guess what? The Brack sucks. And I was on the Corpus side and they were awarding the Detron. I guess I was a visionary back then, wasn't I? Anyway. What? I'm telling you, the Mara Detron and the Detron are fucking like way better than that crappy Brack. Moving along, we have another nerf to the Catch Moon. Y'all, here's the thing. I feel bad because I don't even think that the Catch Moon is all that great. Just putting that out there. It's probably my least favorite of all the kit guns, but apparently a lot of people use it because they can't aim. Just putting it out there. The Cynex went from a 1 to a 0.85. Now, the Cynex was that really, really weird weapon that kind of like had all of those little, like, I guess you would say like they're the ones that made the little toxin clouds and whatnot. I didn't realize that a lot of people were getting in on that as hard as they did. I know a lot of people were saying, oh my god, it's amazing with mag, but I don't really know if that's like worth nerfing it that much for in Riven Disposition, but who knows. The Gamma Core, I'm gonna bust out my Cynoid Gamma Core from 0.9 to 0.095. Can we get a 1? Can we get a 1? Cynoid Gamma Core has been a long time favorite of mine. Really, really loved it from the very beginning, and it's a classic. I think you should definitely pick it up if you haven't already. The Null went from a 1.15 to a 1.2. I'm gonna need to try the Null again because I think that they recently did some changes where you can maintain the buff on it, right? So I'll have to check that out at some point. I don't have a Riven for it, but just it's a nice little reminder of weapons that we should probably play around with. The Lex, I used to love the Lex way back in the day. I don't dislike the Lex, but it did go from a 0.9 to 0.105, and I'm happy for that because it's a classic weapon, and you guys know, I get on with some of those older weapons. It reminds me of the good days of Warframe. Then we have the Pirhana. The Pirhana went from a 0.7 to a 0.65. Again, I think it's good, but I don't think it's that amazing. Have there been a lot of people like using it to like the craziest degree where they need to nerf the disposition? I mean, I guess they have the stats for that, so the answer must be yes. No, my rattle guts! These bitches! So I was over here talking shit about the Catch Moon, and now they've nerfed my rattle guts. I guess that's karma. That's karma biting me in the ass. Then we have the Sonicore, which I don't ever touch, going from 0.9 to 1, fine, whatever. The Spira, 1.1 to 1.15, which, to be honest with you, I don't think can really save it all that much. I don't think it's a terrible weapon, I just don't think that it's an amazing weapon. Then we have the Tomb Finger, which is a 0.75 down to 0.7, whatever. Then we have, at least they didn't touch the gaze! The gaze are safe! I love it. The Gazer Beam. Twin Grakatas. Then we have a 1.05 to a 1.1. I'm sure that'll make some people happy out there. Actually, Twin Prisma Grakatas with the new Exilus slot that they're adding in, toss in some ammo mutation on that. That could be very sexy. Oh, I'm kind of sort of into it. That might be something that I'm going to have to explore once the Exilus slot comes out. So let's go ahead and jump into game. I don't think that there's anything that's really made me absolutely go apeshit crazy as to what I want to play around with. But maybe we'll go ahead and we'll focus on something. Maybe Stradivar? No, we've got a really, really good Stradivar one already. I'm not 100% sure what I actually want to go and re-roll. There was only one thing that I really was curious to play around with, is maybe the Dex Dakra one right over here. Just mainly because of the fact that, you know, it's a nice... Again, you guys know I love my little throwback weapons. So, actually, what we should do is let's go ahead and jump into the simulacrum real quick. I know it makes some people angry when I don't use the Samaris transport. We're going to go there today just for you, just for all of the upset people at home. So I want to actually go ahead and show off the Dex Dakra, which, as many of you guys know, is the anniversary weapon that we've gotten like a million of over the years. But it's actually, like, I think with the recent changes, they actually made it pretty good. And then, during Melee 3.0, DE stated that they were going to be even better. So, well, that all melee weapons were going to do a shit ton more melee damage. So I'm kind of into that. Now, I don't know why this is missing a slot, because very clearly I have a slot open for it. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to go ahead and toss on maybe a slash proc 1, because as you guys can see, the Dex Dakra is mainly, actually let's just go into the standard equip. The Dex Dakra is mainly slash damage. So it's a lot of slash damage and a lot of status damage. So as you can see there, not really too much on the critical standpoint, but from what I remember, it's actually pretty fucking good. So let's go ahead and take a look at the way that it performs. Then we'll figure out exactly what we want to do to make it even better. Ooh, maybe I was missing out on a range mod or something? But as you can see, there's a lot of slash procs going off on it. Where's viral? Has my viral not procced once? It's really strange. But we're there. Maybe I've got so much slash on it. Maybe I've got so much slash going on it that literally it forgot to proc that viral. It does feel a little bit slow, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. So maybe not necessarily, maybe we'll look for something with attack speed and range. Or maybe I don't have, see, look, it's really good. I like it. I like it. It's not going to beat out my dual Karis, but listen, it's always nice to have options, right? Let me take a look at this build one more time. It does have Prime Fury in it. Okay, so what I'm going to say here is I could use, maybe even go heavier into status chance, maybe some slash damage. Definitely if I can get more attack speed, I will take more attack speed. Ooh, you know what I could even do? I mean, IPS is already a lot. We could put another like status elemental in there. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. But yeah, this I'm fairly happy with currently. I could do with more range, do with more attack speed. So those are going to be the two stats that we go ahead and we try to roll for when it comes to this specific Riven. So let's give it a shot. Let's toss a couple rolls into it, see what we can do. As you guys know, pretty much the only game mode that I've been playing as of late has been cool ones, because that's really the only thing that's worth doing, at least to me. So let me go ahead and start fusing into this mod real quick, please. 18, perfect. 18 is the exact number that will fit on there. So let's go ahead and do that, and let's start rolling. So right now we're starting with channeling efficiency, combo duration, and negative damage to Corpus. Let's go ahead and give that a little bit of a roll. See where we're at. We might have to completely redo certain things when it comes to Melee 3.0, but for now we're sitting on like 300,000 Kuva with nothing to do with it. Now we have heat, combo duration. Like, we'll take this, but we're not really taking it, if you know what I mean. It's like we're symbolically taking it, knowing that we can do better. So critical chance for slide attack, melee damage, like that's I mean, I'm not going to be sliding around very, very much with this, but that melee damage is a nice little bonus. So let's go ahead and take that for now, but again, symbolically, we're not really. Range is nice. The range is definitely nice, but we're going to stick with the other one for now. And then we're going to go ahead and, like, really... see, critical chance combo duration is not terrible, but not for this weapon. That's the thing, is not for this weapon. Does this show now? Does this show? Or... wait, isn't this supposed to give me the... wait, the stats? No? It doesn't give me the altered stats for it? Well, that's... I mean, why? Go ahead and give that a little bit of roll. Negative critical damage. Ooh, but we do get a lot of slash damage in there. I feel like there's two wasted stats, because we don't really know what channeling is going to turn into. And the critical damage, I mean, that's a negative that we don't really care too much about. The slash is nice, though, but I could literally just put in a slash mod. We need something special. It needs to be a special combination. Status chance, critical chance for slide attack, and toxin. See, this, I know that we do have the melee damage there, but, like, this is like a market upgrade to the status mod that we currently have in there. So we're going to take that, again, symbolically, not like literally. We're still really looking for that unicorn, which is going to be range. Why do you... No, I don't want negative standard chance, which is going to be range, attack speed, and maybe status chance. Maybe. Listen, we're wishing on a star here. Ooh, that's a lot of melee damage. That's a nice chunk of melee damage. And I mean, that would affect our slash procs really, really nicely, but we don't know what's going on with channeling damage. Let's just take that for now, symbolically. And then we'll figure out what else we could possibly get. No. Let's roll this up to maybe 15, and then we'll go ahead and give this another shot in the simulacrum and see exactly how it feels. Critical damage, critical chance. See, that's the thing that kind of like infuriates me, because this is critical chance. So if we're looking at that, it would be an additional like 13%, which isn't great. Like for other... Wait, oh, critical chance for slide attack. No, fuck you. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's kind of, I mean, that is kind of, listen, I'm not trying to turn, I hate sliding though. I hate sliding. I hate sliding. Let's take a look at what else we got. Really, we're looking for the unicorn. Status duration. Ooh, status duration would not be terrible, but it's not there. Again, come on, give me some range. Give me some range and give me some attack speed. Range and attack speed. I'd be happy. Range and attack speed. Finisher damage, toxin, critical damage. I'm getting so much crit for this weapon that really cannot use crit all that well, which is kind of upsetting me. I'm like, see, another crit, like this is their fun, like on a critical weapon, it would be great. But this is not one where critical really, really shines. I'm not going to take negative slash, that's an insult. Wow, we've gotten a lot of channeling damage stuff right now, which is kind of bothering me a little bit. Critical chance for slide attack. Wow, they're really, I'm telling you, they're really pushing that critical chance. They're really, really pushing that critical chance, which is kind of sort of bothering me. They really want me to slide critically with this weapon. No, we're going up to 20. I'm like, we can't possibly not get a good roll at some point, right? We gotta have some sort of decent roll. So far, we're getting crapped on. We are majorly getting crapped on, and that highly upsets me. Toxins, that... See, here's the thing. I do like that damage. I do like that melee damage. However, that's a lot of toxin. And that's a lot of status chance. That's literally... 2 of the status chance, it's literally 2 of the status chance mental mods. This is just a weird one with the, like, the 218 melee damage is already really good. That's really good. Ooh, God. God damn it. God damn it, God damn it, God damn it. That one's really good though. Oh, all right. I mean, we're still going for the unicorn. We're still going for range, attack speed. Negative attack speed. Why are you so rude? And they put critical chance on there too. What a bunch of assholes. All right, so I lied. I said that we were just going finisher damage, critical chance, status chance. Why? Why? They're really trying to push critical on me. Let's go up to 25. I said that we're going to stop at 20, but we're clearly not, because I'm really upset at the fact that they won't give me range and attack speed. I just want range and attack speed, like, please. What is this? Finisher damage, cold, critical. Look at how much critical for slide. I'm passing on critical for slide. Come on. Something. Negative 95% slash. Get out of here. This is an insult. This is slowly becoming a troll from the range. Attacks. Well, I know it's not melee damage. I know it's not melee damage. But this is what I asked for. It's like, if I don't take this now, this would be the biggest insult. Some of y'all are going to be angry. Some of y'all are going to be angry. I can tell you right now, some of y'all are going to be angry. We're doing it. We're going to roll it one more time just to bring it up to 25 because it's going to upset me if we're not at a decent number. But when you ask for something and it is that's really good too. When you ask for something and it is delivered to you, I know it's negative 41% damage to Grineer, but really, like, who cares? But when you ask for something, you gotta take it. We'll try to reroll this into something better in the future, but I asked for that. I literally asked for it by specificity. Attack speed and range. They gave me attack speed and range. I know that the drawback on it isn't that great. Negative 41% is a lot of negative. But again, we asked for it, so we got to go ahead and try it out. Let's go here real quick, and let's give this a shot. We'll also try it out on a Grineer troop, just to see. Just to see if it feels that bad, right? But again, I feel kind of guilty. Like, I like the damage ones a lot, especially that electricity with base damage is really, really, really nice. Especially when you're running condition overload, but it's one of those things where you can't be a hypocrite, where you ask for something and then it's given to you. Wow, the grammar is out the window because I'm still shook about that damage and goddamn electricity one, because that would have been great with condition overload. Oh, the attack speed feels so much better. It feels so much, look at all those slash procs. The attack speed feels so much better. The range probably feels better too, but to be honest with you, like, I was looking at those damage ones, and that damage one was looking really good. Like, it still feels really good. It feels really good. Okay, like, I like the attack speed on this. It feels a bit better. What's the attack speed on regular primed Fury? Off the top of my head, I'm not going to remember these numbers. This one is 55, so technically we could even potentially drop that. We could potentially drop that and put something else in there as well. We could even fuck around with Relentless Combination and see how that feels. So we're going to go ahead and take that out. Let's take a look at the Grineer real quick, and we'll see what happens with that. Unaffiliated, there's a Grineer. Wow, I really don't do Grineers very often. Where's a Bombard? Just give me a Bombard. Just another Billy. There you go. Grab you. Let's see how this feels against a standard Bombard or a standard Grineer Bombard with that negative drawback. And then in the comment section, you guys can tell me how terrible a mistake. Ooh, it does not feel good. It does not feel good. It felt way better against the other one. Ooh, maybe I made a mistake. Listen, ask, and you shall receive, and you shall be punished. Let me know if I made the biggest mistake in the world down in the comments below. Let me know which one you would have taken. Would you have taken a shot at the channeling damage one? The electricity damage one was also really, really nice. Leave all your feelings down there. Don't worry. If I absolutely feel like I hate this, I might actually go ahead and re-roll this some more, and then you can continue laughing at me there. Regardless, that's going to do it for me for now. So as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and don't be too mean at me in the comments, okay? I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!